Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Warangal District, Telangana State, the Tri-City Treasure. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Warangal District, often referred to as the cultural capital of Telangana, is a land where the grandeur of the past meets the aspirations of the future. Historically known as Urugallu, which translates to one stone, the district is famous for its breathtaking Kakasiya era architecture and its strategic importance as a regional hub. Today, it is recognized as a tri-city area comprising Warangal, hanamkonda, and kazipet, forming a vibrant urban agglomeration that serves as the second largest city in the state after Hyderabad. Geographically, Warangal is situated in the northern part of Telangana, roughly 145 kilometers northeast of the state capital Hyderabad. It is landlocked and shares borders with the districts of Hanamkonda, Jangavan, Mulugu, and Mahabubabad. The district sits on the Deccan Plateau, characterized by a mix of rocky outcrops, lush agricultural plains, and ancient man-made lakes that have sustained the region for centuries. The history of Warangal is synonymous with the Kakasiya dynasty, which ruled the region between the 12th and 14th centuries. Under great rulers like Ganapati Deva and Rani Rudramma Devi, Warangal became a center for art, literature, and innovative irrigation. The fall of the Kakasiyas to the Delhi Sultanate marked a shift in power, later passing through the hands of the Musunuri Nayaks, the Bahmani Sultanate, and eventually the Nizams of Hyderabad before joining independent India. The district experiences a semi-arid climate with three distinct seasons: a hot summer, a rainy monsoon, and a mild winter. Summers, March to June, can be intense with temperatures often soaring above 40 degrees C, while the monsoon, July to September, brings moderate to heavy rainfall essential for local farming. Winters, November to February, are quite pleasant and represent the peak tourist season with temperatures ranging from a comfortable 15 degrees C to 25 degrees C. While Warangal does not have a functional commercial airport, the Mamnoor airfield is currently used for non-scheduled flights. It is excellently connected by rail and road. Kazipet Junction and Warangal railway station are major stops on the Delhi to Chennai and Hyderabad to New Delhi lines, making it a critical railway hub in the South India. The National Highway 163, NH 163, connects it directly to Hyderabad and Chhattisgarh, ensuring smooth bus and freight transport. Warangal boasts a diverse and growing population that reflects a mix of traditional rural communities and a rising urban middle class. According to the last census and recent estimates, the district has a high literacy rate compared to the state average, fueled by its status as an educational hub. The demographic profile is balanced between youth pursuing higher education and a stable working class population engaged in agriculture and trade. The people of Warangal, known for their hospitality and resilience, are prominently Hindu, though the district has significant Muslim and Christian minorities. This religious plurality is celebrated through various festivals and shared spaces where ancient temples coexist with historic mosques and colonial era churches. The social fabric is tightly knit with a strong emphasis on community gatherings and traditional Telugu values. Telugu is the official language of the district and is spoken by the vast majority of the population with a distinct Telangana dialect. However, due to its historical ties to the Nizams and its modern status as an educational center, Urdu and English are widely understood and spoken in urban areas. In commercial and academic settings, English is the primary medium of communication. The culture of Warangal is deeply rooted in the Perini Sri Vadandavam, a vigorous dance form revived from the sculptures of the Ramappa temple. The district is also famous for its brassware, Pemberti, and the intricate weaving of Warangal Duris carpets, which have received geographical indication GI status. Annual festivals like Badukamma and Bonalu are celebrated with immense fervor, turning the streets into a riot of color and music. Warangal, arguably the second most important educational hub in Telangana, anchored by the prestigious National Institute of Technology NITW. It is also home to Kakasiya University and the Kaloji Narayana Rao University of Health Sciences. These institutions attract students from across India, creating a vibrant student culture that fuels the local economy and provides a steady stream of skilled professionals for various industries. Compared to metropolitan cities like Hyderabad or Bangalore, the cost of living in Warangal is relatively moderate. Housing and local produce are affordable, though prices in the hanamkonda area are rising due to increased demand for modern amenities. The primary reasons for the low cost are the district's self-sufficiency in food production and its proximity to major trade routes, which keeps transportation costs for essential goods low. The per capita income of the district has seen a steady rise, driven by the expansion of the service sector, education, and commercial agriculture. Residents are subject to standard Indian income tax slabs, while the local municipality, GWMC, collects property and professional taxes to fund urban development. The district contributes significantly to the state exchequer through GST collected from. Warangal has a robust political landscape represented by in both the Lok Sabha and the Telangana Legislative Assembly. The district is governed by a collector and district magistrate, while the urban areas fall under the Greater Warangal Municipal Corporation (GWMC). Major assembly constituencies include Warangal East, Warangal West, and Wardhannapet, which consistently see high voter turnout and active political campaigning. The state government has targeted Warangal for several development initiatives, including the Heritage City Development and Augmentation Yojana, HARIDAM, and the Smart Cities Mission, significant investment has been channeled into the Kakasiya Mega Textile Park, which aims to generate thousands of local jobs. Additionally, the Masin Bhagiratha project ensures that clean drinking water reaches almost every household in the district. Administratively, the district is organized into several revenue divisions and mandals to ensure efficient governance and service delivery. These divisions help manage the transition from the densely populated urban care of the tri-cities to the surroundings rural agricultural belts. This decentralized structure allows for better implementation of welfare schemes at the grassroots level. While there are no perennial large rivers flowing through the heart of the city, the district is dotted with historical lakes like the Vadepalli, Dharmasagar, and the nearby massive Ramappa and Pahal lakes. These water bodies, engineered during the Kakasiya era, serve as the primary sources for irrigation and drinking water. They also act as vital ecosystems for local flora and fauna. Warangal is rich in granite and stone, which has historically been used for its temples and is currently a major export. The district also has fertile black and red soils that are ideal for cultivating diverse crops. While it lacks major metallic mineral deposits, the abundance of water sources and forest cover in the surrounding areas provides essential timber and minor forest produce. The Warangal Fort, with its iconic stone gateways, Toranas, is a must visit along with the Thousand Pillar Temple in hanamkonda. A short drive away lies the Ramappa Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its floating bricks. Nature lovers flock to the Pahal Lake and Wildlife Sanctuary, while the Bhadrakali Temple offers a serene spiritual experience overlooking a large lake. The primary urban center is the Tri-City of Warangal, Hanamkonda, and Kazipet. Other significant towns within or bordering the district include Wardhannapet, Parakal, and Rayaparthi. These towns serve as secondary commercial hubs connecting the rural agricultural produce to the larger mandals in the Tri-City area and beyond. The employment landscape is dominated by the education sector, government services, and retail trade. However, the emergence of the IT sector, with companies like Cient and Tech Mahindra having a presence, and the mega textile park is diversifying the job market. Agriculture remains the largest employer for the rural population, especially in the cotton and chili processing units. Mining in Warangal is primarily focused on the extraction of high quality granite and building stone. There are numerous quarries in the outskirts that supply materials for construction across Telangana. Some areas also have deposits of sand and clay, which support the local brickmaking and pottery industries that have existed for generations. Warangal is rapidly industrializing with a focus on textiles, food processing, and small scale manufacturing. The Kakasiya Mega Textile Park is the crown jewel of its industrial strategy, aiming to cover the fiber to fashion value chain. Additionally, there are several rice mills and cotton ginning factories that process the district's significant agricultural output. The district is a major producer of cotton, red chilies, and paddy. In fact, Warangal's Yenna Mamula market yard is one of the largest in Asia for agricultural commodities. Farmers here have increasingly adopted modern irrigation techniques supported by the state's investment in lifting waters from the Godavari River to fill local tanks and reservoirs. Trade in Warangal is centered around its massive agricultural markets and a burgeoning retail sector. The city serves as a regional distribution point for consumer goods, electronics, and textiles for several neighboring districts. The presence of a large student population also fuels a thriving service economy, including hostels, eateries, and bookstores. Warangal is being promoted as the next big thing in Telangana after Hyderabad, making it an attractive destination for businesses setting up in the industrial parks. The low cost of land and labor compared to Hyderabad, combined with excellent rail connectivity, makes it a strategic choice for logistics and manufacturing firms. Business and civil life in Warangal are governed by Indian national and Telangana state laws. The Greater Warangal Municipal Corporation handles local zoning and building regulations. For tourists and residents alike, following local traffic rules and environmental guidelines regarding plastic use in heritage zones is strictly enforced to preserve the city's historical integrity. The internal transportation system relies heavily on auto rickshaws and the TSRTC city bus network. Infrastructure development is currently a priority with several flyovers and road widening projects underway to ease congestion in the Tri-City area. The underground drainage project and improved street lighting are also part of the ongoing smart city initiatives. The Indian rupee INR is the only currency used. Warangal is a well-banked district with the branches of all major nationalized and private banks including SBI, HDFC and ICICI. ATMs are ubiquitous in urban areas and digital payments via UPI, GPay, PhonePe are accepted almost everywhere from high-end hotels to small tea stalls. Accommodation options range from budget lodges near the railway stations to mid-range and luxury hotels in hanamkonda. There are also several government-run Harita resorts near major tourist spots like Ramapan and Laknavaram Lake, which offer a comfortable stay with a touch of local flavor. For long-term stays, there is a plentiful supply of serviced apartments and hostels. Visitors can easily obtain a local SIM and at the numerous retail outlets of providers like Jio, Airtel or VI. You will need a copy of your passport for foreigners or Aadhaar card for Indians along with a passport size photograph. Activation usually takes a few hours, providing you with high-speed 4G or 5G data across the district. The dress code in Warangal is generally conservative. While Western wear is common among the youth, it is respectful to wear modest clothing when visiting temples or rural areas. It is customary to remove shoes before entering homes or places of worship. A simple namaskaram, greeting, goes a long way in building rapport with the locals. Warangal's cuisine is known for its spicy and flavorful Telangana dishes. Must-try items include sarva bindi, a savory pancake, jonna rotte, sorghum bread, and various spicy meat curries. The city also famous for its street food, particularly the Warangal biryani, which has a distinct spice profile compared to its Hyderabad counterpart. When traveling within the Tri Cities, using ride sharing apps like Ola or Uber is the most convenient way to ensure fair pricing. For exporting heritage sites like Ramappa, hiring a private taxi for the day is recommended as they are located about 60 to 70 kilometers from the city center. Always carry a water bottle and a hat to protect yourself from the afternoon sun. Do's and don'ts. Do respect the heritage monuments and follow the no flash photography rules where applicable. Do try the local handloom products to support local artisans. Don't litter at historical sites or lakes. Don't export high speed nightlife. The city tends to wind down by 10 p.m. Indian citizens do not require any special permits to visit Warangal. International tourists must hold a valid Indian visa. E-visa is available for most countries. It is always advisable to keep digital and physical copies of your identification document while traveling, especially when checking into hotels or booking train tickets. A well-rounded trip to Warangal requires at least 2 to 3 days. Start with the urban heritage sites on the first day, move to the outlying temples and lakes on the second, and spend the third day exploring the local markets and modern city life. October to March is the ideal window for planning your visit to avoid the heat. Day 1. Visit the Thousand Pillar Temple, Bhatrakali Temple, and the Warangal Fort for the sound and light show. Day 2. Day trip to Ramappa Temple, UNESCO site, and a relaxing evening at Lakavaram Lake, Suspension Bridge. Day 3. Explore the local Duri weaving centers and shop for Pamburti brassware before catching a train out at Kazipet. Warangal is generally a safe city for travelers, including solo female travelers. The local police maintain a visible presence, and she teams are active to ensure women's safety in public spaces. As with any travel destination, it is wise to avoid deserted areas late at night and keep a close eye on personal belongings in crowded markets. Warangal maintains strong economic ties with Hyderabad, acting as its satellite for textile and agricultural trade. Internationally, the district is gaining recognition through its UNESCO heritage status, attracting global scholars and tourists. The export of Warangal duris and granite also links to the district to markets in Europe and East Asia. Warangal was once known as Andhra Nagar. It is also the birthplace of the famous poet Kaloji Narayana Rao. Another interesting fact is that the bricks used in the Ramappa temple are so light they can float on water, an engineering marvel that continues to baffle modern scientists. Warangal is a rare destination that offers a profound sense of history without feeling like a museum. It is a living, breathtaking city where ancient stone gateways frame a modern, bustling economy. Whether you are a history buff, a spiritual seeker, or a business lifestyle, the Tri City Treasure has something significant to offer you. Questions and answers. Question 1. What is the best time to visit Warangal? Answer. October to March is ideal due to the pleasant weather. Is there an airport in Warangal? There is an airfield at Mamnoor, but the nearest commercial airport is Hyderabad RGIA. What is Warangal famous for? It is famous for the Kakasiya era, Thousand Pillar Temple, Warangal Fort, and its textile industry. How far is Warangal from Hyderabad? Approximately 145 to 150 kilometers, taking about 3 hours by road or rail. What is the Tri-City? It refers to the contiguous urban area of Warangal, Hanamkonda, and Kazipet. Which language is primarily spoken? Telugu is the main language, followed by Urdu and English. Is Warangal safe for tourists? Yes, it is considered very safe with a helpful local population and active police. What should I buy in Warangal? Look for GI tagged Warangal tourist carpets and Pemberti brassware. Can I visit Ramappa temple in one day? Yes, it is about a 1.5 to 2 hour drive from Warangal city. What is the significance of the Thousand Pillar Temple? It is a masterpiece of Kakasiya architecture dedicated to Shiva, Vishnu, and Surya. So thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.